In farming, you cannot separate mathematics and farming. These things will always move together because in farming, there's a lot of calculations. For you to come up with the correct the measurements, the quantities, you need a lot of mathematics. I've been receiving a lot of calls, people including WhatsApp messages, text messages, asking me how many seeds do you need in a hectare? How many kgs of onion do you need in a hectare? Well, today I thought of bringing you closer so that we move together, you understand what this means. Hi, I'm the mad farmer from Chipangali district, deep down in the village of Eastern Province. Welcome to my videos. Like I always say, I'm not a professional man, but I'm somebody who has a passion for agriculture. So today, I thought of doing the calculations together with you. The first thing we need to do is we need to understand the measurements. First of all, we need to understand that 1 hectare is equal to 100 by 100. That is 1 hectare. 1 acre is equal to 70 by 70. 1 lima is equal to 50 by 50. This is 1 lima. So now today let's look at a lima, and then we want to find out how many kgs do you need in 1 hectare. How many kgs of seed do you need in 1 hectare? So what we are going to do is we are going to write something here. This is 100, this is 100, and then we are going to cut it into 4. This is a lima, this is a lima, this is a lima, this is a lima, meaning that 4 limas will give you a hectare. Okay, and then meaning that this is 50 and this is 50. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to get this lima. Now we need to establish how are we going to find out first of all we need to establish the plant population of lima. First of all, in a lima, the way we do it in a lima, we've got a standard which we use. Okay, your base should be 1 meter like this. Your base should be 1 meter in here, and then 24 meters in here, because 2 of these will actually fill up this, because this is 50. 2 of these will actually fill up. This 1 meter which is in, this is 24 now. This is 1. Okay, so meaning that there is some working space in between. Okay, and then in between beds again, we're going to have half a meter. Okay, meaning that, so for us to know how many beds are going to be in here, we need to say 1.5 meters into 50 meters. The reason why we are doing 1.5, 1 meter is for the bed, and then 50 is for the working space. So it's going to give us this one 1.5 meters into 50, because we are working with a lima now. So if we do this calculation, it's going to give us something like 33 beds. Okay, we are going to have 33 beds. Now, since the 33 beds is top to top, so now since we are doing the 24, we are going to cut into 2. So we are going to have 66 beds, because we've actually cut them into, there's 24 here, there's 24 here, there's 1 meter working space. Now we need to find out the plant population here. How do you find the plant population? Here we are going to give a space of 7 centimeters. So what we are going to do is when we convert this a meter into centimeters, which is 100. So what we are going to do is, since we said we are using 7 centimeters as our yardstick per station, between station is 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters. So what we are going to do, for us to find how many we need this side, we are going to do 7 centimeter into the 100 centimeter into 100 centimeters, which is going to give us 14. So we are going to have 14 lines going this side. So we also need to find out how many do we need from this side. So what we are going to do is, first of all, we need to convert the 24 centimeters into the 24 meters into centimeters, which is going to give us something like 2,400. if I'm not mistaken. So now here, this is where the maths comes in now. So what we are going to do now, we are going to do the maths, which is 2,400 divided by 7. 2,400 divided by 7 is going to give us something like 342. Okay, 342, which is this side. So now, for us to find the plant population in one bed, what we are going to do is we are going to multiply 14 times this one. It should give us something like 4,788. That's the plant population of one bed. Now, since here we've got 66 beds, okay, we have 66 beds. So what we are going to do is we are going to multiply 66 times 4,788, which is going to give us 316,008. So this is a plant population for what? For a Lima. So for us to find that, to find out how the plant population for the whole hectare, we need to multiply this by 4, because this is just for a Lima. So we need to multiply this by 4. So when we multiply 316,008 times 4, it's giving us something like 1,101.264034. If we round this off, it will give us something like 1.3 million as plant population. So I can be right now to say in 1 hectare, the plant population should be 1.3 million. So what we do here, what kuyejeka simply means, you see, you get this thing, you put it somewhere on standby. Okay, so now we need to find out now how many seeds are there in a kg. Okay, in 1 gram, there are about 250 to 400. Okay, so now we need to multiply that by a kg. That should give you something like 400,000 seedlings in a kg. So we need to know how many in a hectare. So what we are going to do now, we need to find something here which is going to give us we find the plant population, this one. So if we multiply this by 4, it's going to give us, so this is 1 kg. So in short, 1 kg will give you 400,000, between 350 to 400,000 as a plant population. That is in 1 kg of onion. There is 400,000 in there. So now what we need to do now is we need to find the difference. So now for us to do that, let's see, if we multiply this one by 4, it's going to give us something like 1,200. Okay, so I could be safe to say so first of all, what you need to do is, first of all, put it aside there. So now what we need to do now is we need to know now how many kgs we need in hectare. So we said this is 4 kgs. Okay, this is roughly 4 kgs. Okay, so meaning to say this plant population, we had 1.3 and this is 1.2. Okay, which is not bad. So for us to find out how many we need, so it will be safe for me to say in a hectare you need 4.5 to 5 kgs of seed. The reason is some of the germination percent of onion usually is between 80 and 90%. That's the germination percent. And then if you're doing the hardening, some of the seeds die. So to all those who've been asking me questions about how many kgs you need in a hectare. In a hectare, you need 4.5 to 5 kgs of seed. That is if you use the hardening and other processes. And then in a Lima, you need 1 kg to 1.2 in a Lima. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to get in touch with me on 0977-851196. Or better still, share this video like I always do. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.